Translational medicine is a buzz phrase that we hear commonly, and what it basically means is to take a basic science discovery and turn that into a diagnostic test or a therapy that you might give to a patient. And QCPU is a home where all those tools and all those people mingle together, and it's a community of scientists who normally would not associate.
The technology is primary in all of this.
There's nothing worse than having a question that you can't address, not because it's not possible to, but because you don't have the technology available.
And ultimately, the reason we're doing all of this is to improve the quality of life of our patients.
When was the last time you had your scan?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
The purpose of QCPU is to actually try to cure diseases and help develop new treatments for heart, lung, blood, and vascular diseases.
To know that patients are being brought in through one door and we're able to generate molecular answers through the other door is extremely exciting.
So it's going to go through the pulmonary arteries into the lungs to get fresh oxygen.
Pulmonary hypertension is an extremely complex disease that results in difficulty of the right heart pumping blood forward and can result in early death.
And one more time. And breathe. Good. We're working together to not only look at the heart, but also look at the lungs. And this is a very unique collaboration because it's one of those rare diseases that crosses two organ systems.
The ability to go to the room next door and talk to the clinician who's actually seen this patient, get that information that maybe didn't make it onto the chart is essential.
Not only do we have the state-of-the-art equipment, but we also have highly qualified persons from around the world interacting to answer the most exciting scientific questions.
We want Queens to be at the center of cardiopulmonary research. And the research funds are made available to those of us who actually have the best ideas and the best technology to implement those ideas and test our hypotheses. Centers like this make it possible for us to actually compete nationally and internationally.
In my previous experiences, the laboratory was separated from the clinic by several miles. We'd have to run blood samples in a taxi.
This gives us power in a way that we just didn't have even 5 years ago.
We can bring in researchers from abroad, from other institutions, and promise them honestly that they'll have every tool that they need to compete in a modern scientific environment.
We're very excited that we're going to be offering our new graduate students access to patients in addition to a broad curriculum about biomedical research, and be able to talk with highly trained personnel who are going to help walk them through their experiments and help them generate data that's going to be exciting and important.
We're looking for those breakthroughs, those sort of medical miracles, and when we get it right, it's like a piece of music that is played in tune. You can actually tell it works, the patient is cured. And it's only by bringing in the best from around the world that we're able to make these breakthroughs and to give them a chance to make their mark on the world.